Well, I was at at my home. The uh, my reaction is that this is a momentous time in our country's history. I mean, this is unprecedented, as everybody has said, and it's it's whether you support President Biden or not. I think it's a poignant uh, uh, coda for his career. Um, I think an honorable man. This is sort of an ignominious way to end it, but I don't think there was much choice after the really painful debate performance of a few weeks ago. So that's that, and then I think Kamala Harris is almost certainly the nominee at this point. I can't imagine anybody's going to mount a serious challenge. Uh, she's the underdog. She has an uphill fight. I don't know if she can beat Trump if the campaign were held today. I'm pretty sure Trump would win, or if the election were held today, I'm pretty sure Trump would win. So she has an uphill fight. She's the underdog. I think she's the only person to step in. Whether she's the right person is a wholly different question. She's tenacious. She's very smart. Uh, she's a tough campaigner. Uh, she's quick on her feet. I mean, I know that she's been criticized during her time as vice president as not being up for the job, not being ready for prime time. My experience covering her in the 2010, her run in 2010 for California Attorney General, she can be a very good candidate. Certainly, when she ran for U.S. Senate, she was a very good candidate. Cleared the field. That's not easy to do in California. Run and win statewide three times in California is an impressive feat. Not many people can do that. So she's, you know, she should not be underestimated. Don't count her out, but she is the underdog. Yeah, well, who knows? Your national political correspondents would have a better sense than I do. Um, she brings to the table certain things that President Biden didn't, that former President Trump doesn't. Um, uh, One of them is that she went to Howard University and was a member of a sorority there that has a significant national network of influential, powerful Black women, and to the extent um, African Americans are the Democrats' most loyal voters, and particularly Black women, um, that helps. That network of sorority sisters has been powerful. It was certainly supportive of Kamala Harris when she ran for president in her ill-fated race in 2019. Um, to have one of their own, to have a sister running as the Democratic nominee, that's a big deal. And every one of them has a partner. Many of them have kids. Um, you have to think that in that network, everybody will vote, and everybody in their circle will vote, and they will insist upon it. So that helps Harris. Could be relevant in Georgia, could be relevant in Wisconsin, Michigan. I mean, you will know the demographics better than I do, but I have to think that that's powerful. Um, she's 59, not 78, as Donald Trump is. That too matters. 50 or 59, I think. 59 is not young, but she's certainly not old, and she's very energetic. You see her on the campaign trail, dancing and having a good time. She brings energy to this race that certainly was lacking from President Biden because of age. Uh, So she'll she'll be formidable. She's still the underdog. Well, if a debate happens is a big question, right? Um, well, she's a very good debater. I mean, I moderated her one debate when she ran for AG, Attorney General, in 2010 against Steve Cooley. Uh, she handled herself really well when she debated in the U.S. Senate race. I covered that down at University of the Pacific down in Stockton, and she handled herself very well. I mean, I think that she got very good reviews when she debated Mike Pence in 2020. So, she's nobody's pushover. She's nobody's pushover. She was a prosecutor, so she knows how to present a case to a jury. We voters are her jury in this instance, and uh, you can see that. You certainly could see that when she was grilling Brett Kavanaugh and Jeff Sessions, Trump's first Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, and his second Attorney General, Bill Barr. Um, she's a very tough questioner. That's something that I heard from her former staffers too. She can be a very tough questioner. She's not an easy person to work for, but then many politicians are tough to work with. Well, it's her overall story. I mean, think about this. This is such a California story. I can't imagine that it would happen in any other state that a young woman, really, a very young woman from India, immigrates here to go to University of California at Berkeley. No more California institution than Cal. And her father comes from Jamaica. She becomes a cancer researcher of some renown, and he becomes a tenured economics professor at Stanford. And they produce a person who becomes a prosecutor, kind of unlikely, I suppose, given the Berkeley intellectual world, and very liberal world that she was born into. She becomes a prosecutor and now is the almost certain Democratic nominee. I mean, this is an only in California story, I think. Um, and it's pretty extraordinary. You think too that, I mean, we don't know this, but Donald Harris, her father, talks about his roots, which go back to a slaveholder in Jamaica, a fellow named Hamilton Brown, who was, from all accounts, among the most brutal slaveholders in Jamaica, a slave trader, slaveholder. Um, and, as we know, slaveholders committed sexual violence against the people they enslaved. And so, I mean, just, think about that a little bit. I don't know whether well, I don't know for a fact that she will be the nominee, but if she's the nominee, if she can beat Trump, but I mean, what a heritage to bring to the White House. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton to say about Kamala Harris and her rise in California. Um, uh, I mean, I'm not sure I'm not sure she could have risen like she has risen in any other state other than California. Um, uh, she will be attacked as a wacky San Francisco liberal, a Berkeley liberal, and all that sort of thing. The reality is, she is a liberal without a doubt, but in San Francisco, there were people far more liberal than she was, and she was often criticized from the left in San Francisco. So anyway, it's again, it's a fascinating study, and who knows how it's all going to end. But I'll tell you, it's going to be a wild 105, 106 days, a wild ride. Yeah, Yeah, it's Harris's moment, and I'm in the position of having written the first certainly won't be the only biography of Kamala Harris. Nobody else has written one yet. I'm sure that people are hard at work on it right now. Uh, but yeah, sure. I mean, this is, I should say that she didn't help with this biography. This was, she was running for president as I was working, or vice president as I was working on this. She did not spend the time to talk with me. I wish she had, because there are things about her I wish I knew that I don't. Um, uh, but that said, yes, I'm getting lots of calls. This is quite a moment for her, and people want to know about her. And so, fortunately, I was in a position to write this book during the pandemic in 2020, published just before the inauguration in 2021. So.